Guys, back at you again, here to finger bang the fuck out of the NFL. And today we got the Lions versus the Niners. And we all know the Lions were supposed to win this game, but we should have already thought, we should have known. The Lions are a team that is never going to win the Super Bowl. They're just not. They're a team that is just going to get close. They're going to always just break their fan base's hearts, and that's what they're set out to do. It's them, the Browns, right? Who else? The Texans. The Texans might win one though, and there's not many left. And like, who else am I missing? I don't know. I'd really have to pull this. I'd have to pull this up off the top of my head, but those three are the ones that come off like right off the top of my head. But there's definitely like a few more teams that have never won one, so that list is getting shorter. Philly got theirs, so they were on that list. But you had to know they had to win one. But, like, I don't know about Detroit. If Detroit doesn't win next year, when are they going to win? When do they win? I just don't see it, guys. That's just me. But let's just see this. Let's see this game. So, first play that they allow. We see Boza. Let's see what he does. He has sex with the tight end and then gets cut blocked. Oh, wow. He literally just tries to grind up on the tight end, grabs his hips. His hips don't lie, and then he gets cut blocked. All right, and then on the inside, D-tackle turns his shoulder. Look at him. Turns his shoulder. So now he can't do shit. And the D-tackle next to him goes for a ride. Right here. Look at him. He's just backpedaling. And the running back fits right between both of them. That's all that is. D-tackle's not fighting and standing straight up, turning shoulders, and backpedaling. That's what they're doing. That's not what you're taught to do. Now we got a short motion to the inside. Fake power. Boza is getting cut again by a smaller... No, it's a guard. It's not a smaller player. But he didn't get cut that time. I want to see this inside pressure. Where'd he come from? The tackle. Oh, no, it's the tight end. Tight end let him go on the screen. So this is on this guy right here. This guy's a moron. This is Trey, right? Trey Young. You're a moron. If the tight end lets you go, it's not because you're so good of a rusher. It's because he lets you go because they're throwing it over your dumbass head. Now he's in no man's land. Right over his head. Doesn't even jump. Because he's just a fool. He was running away to give space to the tight end to get more yards. That's all that was. Because the Niners were told to lay down in the first half. And the Lions were told to lay down in the second half. They took turns. That's all it was. What was this, inside run? So now, see how different the D-tackles played versus the other play? I know they're not going to stop the play in the middle. But just notice the leverage on this play versus that other run where they just were sitting back, turning shoulders, backpedaling. They're not now. They think the run's coming inside. It's going to be a reverse, right? But look at this. But also, this is Boza's fault. You're going to notice the defensive end. What is the defensive end taught to do? Contain the edge. Set an edge. Contain the edge. Set the edge. Instead, he's going to decide to make a business decision, and he's going to just crash on inside. Literally crashes inside. Now they don't even have to block him because he just helped them. So now the receivers are looking at him like we're going to have to maybe cut him off or something. But he runs inside. Now the receivers look at each other like, okay, thank you. And now they just have to go outside and block outside because this dumbass right here runs inside. Watch. I promise you, it's because of Boza, and I don't even know what's going to happen. I just saw the receiver run behind, and I thought reverse, and it is reverse. See? And look at Boza. What is he doing in there, guys? He has no business inside there like that. He's about to kiss the defensive tackle's ass cheek. Like, what are you doing in there for? There's literally no reason for him to... Like, you guys have to understand. This is like... I'm trying to think of an analogy so you guys can understand how stupid this is. This is like almost, I'm trying to think. Muggsy Bogues, guys. You guys, I don't know, there might be some younger guys out there. But Muggsy Bogues, for you young guys, he was an NBA player. I think he was listed at 5'5", guys. A citizen. Literally, shorter than a citizen. 5'5", guys. That would be like your head coach matching him up against Shaquille O'Neal or Yao Ming. That's how egregious it is for this guy, the defensive end, to be that far inside. That's not where he's supposed to be. He's on another planet, another stratosphere. That's not his job. He's not supposed to be in there. The average fan don't know that. I know that. I knew right when I see it, I know it's an eyesore. I don't know why I'm seeing it, but I did see it. He's supposed to be, his domain is out here, guys. This is his domain. It's out here. Defensive end. In here is the D tackles. He has no responsibility for dive action at all. At all, ever. Okay? That's what you have D tackles for. So why would you run in here and in someone else's zone, really? Gap, I should say, really. Because he's doing it on purpose, guys. He was probably told to crash inside and give up the edge so they can get a big play. Because once the defensive end vacates an area, it's going to be a big play no matter what. No matter, it could be your grandma running the ball. She's getting that 6. I promise you. Look at Bosa's dumbass again. So he runs inside. So freeze. Let's freeze right here. So at this point, he sees it. But he's playing stupid right now, guys. Because right now he's looking back here. You can see his helmet. So he's playing dumb. Because if he weren't, he'd be already turning his body to run back this way. Let's see if he reacts. Haphazardly, takes a shit angle. He goes to where he's going instead of where he's gonna be, or I should say where he is instead of where he's gonna be. So now this is all bad. Now look at this guy. He's about to go for a ride, ain't he? So Bosa fucked up. Now let's look at the other guys. This guy latches on when he should have faked out on the block. Now you just got a bunch of guys looking stupid. They took a picture of this guy grabbing jersey, but why are you grabbing jersey and not body parts and wrapping up? I don't get it. See, look, he's going for a horse collar here. Dude, just grab his legs, anything. Grab his hips. His hips don't lie, Shakira, anything but what you're doing. It's just what is going on here? There is no aggression in any of these guys. They want to grab instead of hit. Right here, look at all the red shirts. One white shirt to bring down. Skinny, small guy. Couldn't be more than 180 pounds. All these guys around him and no one brings him down. Look at the effort on 20. He went like this. He reaches at him. That's not a tackle attempt. And that's what someone who makes $1 million just did. Millions and millions, I should say. Not just a million. Plural. Alright? And then, you guys just have to understand how terrible this is. And then he goes for that. He could have, you guys have to understand, he goes for the freaking towel, knowing that the towel is going to come right off in a second. When he could have gone for the leg and hold on to his thigh like this for dear life until the 4 other red shirts get there. Something he could have easily done. But he didn't want to. But we're supposed to believe that this is real football. Okay. Sure. Alright. Purdy takes forever on his cadences sometimes. False start, left tackle. Alright, there's no rush up top. Look at Aiden. Let's see what Aiden does. He gets chipped. Rounds his turn. Let's see what this guy does down here. This is the linebacker. Doesn't really run. Okay, 41. Alright, let's pause right here. Why is he bull rushing right now? You are smaller than him. That's Trent Williams. He's probably the best left tackle in the league, and you're up top like this, trying to push him like he's on a sled. No, dude. You got to put moves on him. You got to beat him with quickness. At this point, he should be spinning inside, and he'd get a sack easily. Literally, easily, he'd get a sack if he just spun inside right now. Now, let's rewind back here. Now, let's look at what the defensive end does. I bet you he crashes inside. I didn't pay attention before. Let's see. Yep. He goes that. Doesn't help anybody, guys. Look at this guy, 55. Why would you do that? Go in here. This is the gap. This is the gap. That's where you got to go. The gap that is open. Not next to a guy that's already clogging a gap. It doesn't make sense. You guys need to understand this right here. This rush doesn't make sense. What defensive coordinator would send guys in the same gap like this? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Literally 3 guys in the same gap. Meanwhile, the B gap right here is wide open for someone to come kill the quarterback. But you got 3 guys in the A gap. Jesus Christ, guys. And that's what happens. On third, this is third down too. On third down, you got guys fucking up rushes in the NFC Championship game. This isn't week 6. This isn't opening week. Hell, this isn't even this isn't even a preseason. You wouldn't see this. This is happening in the NFC Championship game. Guys getting beat by alignment. Not rushing, crashing. 3 guys in the same gap. Now, what happens with the receivers? Now he can't get a jam because he's off the ball. This guy's on. Not going to jam anyway, I bet. False start. Yep, they don't jam anyway. He touches him. I guarantee you, if he hits him with any type of aggression, this pass won't get completed because he gets rerouted and then has to get back on course again. But he literally just touches him. He's like, I'm just going to touch your hip. And then just like goes next to him and fits right next to him and lets him catch the ball. I'm telling you, man. So we got another look at this. Alright, so Kittle helps out. Alright. So Kittle helped out way too long. So that's why Brock got hit on this. Because Kittle, I get Kittle, you want to help, but he's got to get out on the pass. Because Brock's got the pressure coming on this twist. Whoa, how did that... I'm still trying to figure out how this happened. Oh, it's 54. You see 54, he spun around. Right, the center, or 64. What is he doing, guys? Look at the center. Clearly did this on purpose. Literally just moves out of the way. Gets his quarterback killed. They get lucky. They need to clean that up because Spagnuolo is going to be bringing the heat, guys, and you know it. Spagnuolo is going to blitz his mama and the sink. Look at it, bro. Do my eyes deceive me, or is this guy offsides right here? Don't say any. The blue line is not official, guys. So I'm looking more at his helmet. I think his helmet might be on the nose of the football, but I'll give him the benefit. So they kick out on the. Hold on, let me see that. They kick out on him. They kick out on the end, but what's my D tackle doing on the inside? What's this guy doing? He goes inside. Oh my God, guys! He literally goes inside. He dictated the gap. You never would do that, guys. The D tackle did that on purpose. He shot inside. Let me tell you what happened, guys. So not this guy, because this guy just goes in and gets kicked out by the guard. But the guy inside of the end, this D tackle, shoots in like that. So that all that he's doing is helping the guard seal him off inside. So he's gonna wall him off because this dumbass shot inside. Like, you would never do that on a 3rd and 3 like that in shotgun. I just know you wouldn't. You would engage and read the play because you don't know if it's run or pass. So that's just stupid, man. You would never just run in like that unless you're on the goal line and you know it's a run play. Or like a 4th and 1 on a run play. That's the only time you would just shoot into the A gap like this. Look at this. Look at this guy. This is ridiculous. The average fan don't know that. Like, you would never just dictate like that. Now this is actually Trent Williams. He's able to just wall you off now. Their biggest guy. All they did was a down block, and then they brought the guard around to kick out the end. That's it. It's a down block. So if he's doing a down block and you go inside, he's going to seal you off every time. Which is why you wouldn't want to do that. Now he runs right where the guy's supposed to be. when it really should have been a tackle for a loss if defensive guys do what they're supposed to do. Wide open, leaking. He actually took a hit there. In route. Kind of weird, two guys in the same area like that. Alright. Actually finally got a nice hit and tackle for once. Is this the one that he misses? Let's see if there is any funky action here. Oh, we're gonna have to slow. We gotta slow the kicks down, guys. Yeah, let me just move me out of the way for now. I'll move it back after. I just want to take a look at the kick. All right, let's see if this glitches out a little bit. It usually does. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from the angle, but I'm sure it did. I'll put money on it that it did. I mean, they've done it before. I don't know why they wouldn't have been. It's hard to tell from. It's easier to see when it's from the opposite angle and I can see it coming towards us. That's when I see it the best. When it's going away from you, it's harder to tell from that angle, honestly. You can tell sometimes, but it's harder. It's way harder. Yeah, this is when Detroit starts their tear, right? Defensive end. Look at him. Where is he going? No edge, no chance. That's all that is, guys. So this is your edge player. Look at him. He's supposed to be containing, fighting. Let's pause right here. This guy that's hiding and getting his ass kicked right there, he's not supposed to be letting this happen. I know it's easier said than done. Then don't be on the field. Because Boza is finally doing his job, but he's the backside. Now play side, you can't just run upfield. All you're going to do is widen out the gap. You're taught, like, if you're really getting your ass kicked, you're taught to make a pile. So this is just not realistic. This is not what you would do. He just runs upfield. Now there's a gaping hole because this guy just moved out of the way. This is all bad, guys. Play action. What the hell? Where's Boza at? Oh, he's getting double teamed. So, okay, he's getting doubled, but where's my other D end? He's just playing patty cake, not rushing on purpose, guys. So they're doing it in this game too. All the shit we saw in the Ravens game, they're doing it here too. Holding on like this and chopping in place a fake ass pass rush. Like, no one rushes like that. That's so stupid. It's the first quarter, so I don't want to hear he's tired. Look at how far. Look at this guy lined up 2 yards off the ball. Like they were doing that in the other game too. Okay, he's sinking back. Fine. If he was rushing in, I would have made a big issue about that. A big stink. All right, wait. Let's see what the defensive end did. Hold on. What does this guy do? Sinks. Oh, that's why, guys. That's why this happens, because there's no pressure. If this guy sinks back, which is fine, but the problem is, if you're going to sink back, the problem is now the quarterback's going to have an easy throw out here. What you want is pressure here, so the quarterback has to throw sidearm over you, or you bat it down. You can't just let him throw the rocket pass with no pressure in his face. So this is how you know the Niners were laying down. Like, when does Kyle Shanahan ever drop his ends back? He told them to do this on purpose. They wanted to give up the big play. That's all this is, guys. This is your defensive end. This is ridiculous. I'm not buying that. Chase Young is just looking very bad right now. The Niners would be very smart to not sign him. Like, don't give him all that money. Like, he's not worth it. There's a reason that Washington gave him up for like a 4th round or whatever it was. Hold on, I need to see how this happened. Defensive end, what does he do? Crashes inside, boys. See him, number 5? Why would you take that block on? I say it all the time, guys. I've said it once, and I'm going to say it again for the millionth time, guys. Defensive end on the left side needs to take the block on with his right shoulder. Had he done that, he'd have his left arm free and he'd make the tackle. Instead, he goes on head on with both arms and his head. So he doesn't have any arms free now. He decided to take on a block instead of tackle the ball carrier. As if taking on a block is important. Like, I just can't believe this. Like no one would do this. Like, you would never. First of all, let's pause. First of all, let me show you what should have happened here. If you're not going to get blocked as a defensive end, you would come upfield right here and wait and dissect the play. And wait here. You wouldn't run in at a block, stumbling, bumbling, and rumbling, and get hit. Or run into him, I should say, and have the runner go right by you. That would just not. It's not something that happens in football, in real life. So this is just fake. So what he should have done is gone right here and waited right here. Yep, and then make the tackle. That's how you play defensive end. You react off the offense. You don't make actions off of nothing. You react off of what the offense does. That's what a good defensive end does. He reads the offense, then he reacts. He doesn't react and then move after he sees what happens. That's what he just did there. That's not what happens. Now he's not even paying attention. He's just fighting with that guy. Look at this. Because at this point, he could just spin off, right? But instead, he just sits there and on this block, like as if he couldn't get off of that block. All he has to do is spin away. Otherwise, it's a hold. So that's how you know, guys. They're giving up plays on purpose. Look at the D tackle. Look at him. He's going for a ride. Number 98. Look at this fat fuck right here. Look at him. You're going to see him backpedal. Look at his feet. He's backpedaling, guys. He's backpedaling. He's on the treadmill. He's trying to burn them calories, boy. Burn that fat off his belly. Look at it. Look at that fat boy go. I haven't seen him move that fast since he seen that Twinkie on last Sunday. Alright, hold on. Now, look, what does his fat fuck buddy do? Oh, he turns his shoulder and backpedals the opposite way. So, essentially, they just turn in opposite directions and let the running back go in between both of them. So, that's all that happened. Now, Fred Warner, like, what is... Warner's right here. He's trying to fit through his fat fuck D tackles. And he goes for a ride on the running back's back. Yeah, the D linemen, they're backpedaling, guys. Look at their legs. They're backpedaling. It's hard to see, but I saw it. Right there, I can see his legs giving up before the pile comes. So they're not resisting. That's what that tells me. And on top of that, guys, notice that they're all standing straight up. Pause right there. Look at how high they are. Look how much lower the Detroit Lions players are. They're much lower. Look at their helmets. All their hats are lower. It's because San Fran's not resisting. They're letting them do this to them. They're all standing straight up and backpedaling and let the guys drive them back. And later in the game, you're going to see them get low and not let this happen later in the game. But now they're told to lay down. I'm telling you guys. They're given instructions that they have to follow through with. They're all standing straight up. There's no leverage, no power, no legs underneath anyone. Like I always say, your grandma could have run through that, boy. All right, over here, classic defensive end not rushing. Come on. So right here. Nope, he crashes inside. What are you doing, bro? This is your defensive end. What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? Like, bro, literally, if this is me, I'm running on the field yelling, you stupid mother. Every expletive in the book, I'm yelling at this guy. Like, why are you over here? Huh? You're literally in front of the middle linebacker. Middle linebacker's probably wondering what the fuck is going on. Because really, this guy should be, like, over here already. This guy right here should literally be here. and almost about to sack the quarterback. Instead, he's back here, giving the quarterback all the room in the world to either run or throw. Literally anything the quarterback wants to do. Because this guy is not doing his job properly. He's supposed to be coming up this way. He's supposed to come upfield and contain the edge right here. He should be right here. He should be basically playing that and then coming up. Now he comes up late. See how he comes up anyway? Like, you're supposed to be doing that from the jump. Like, it's just stupid, bro. Like, now he's sinking. Oh, actually, I looked at the wrong guy. He's back here. No, he still never rushes in. He's back. He's right here and still never rushes in. I don't get it. I don't get what he's doing, guys. I really don't get it. And then this guy in front, inside of him, the D tackle, they all just crash inside. Now he runs in arms up. Dude, that's making you be slower. Everything they do is just pissing me off because it's just fake. And then somehow the fullback is open. Look at backside defensive end. Goes all the way inside. This running back could have cut back all the way if he wanted to. He could have cut that all the way back and made that team look a fool. But they're probably not allowed to do their scoring yet. That was probably why he didn't. Crashes in. Replacement. No one in the flat. Late. Rally and tackle. Nope. Can't tackle. Alright, let's see it. Let's see how low these guys get, if they do at all. Let's see it. See, guys? Actually, some guys are low, some guys aren't. Yeah, guys aren't low. Never mind. Look at how they're all standing straight up. I take that back. One guy got low. This guy got low, but that's because he's getting pulled. Everyone else is standing straight up and spreading out. So let's watch the fat boys on the inside. Let's watch this guy. See, he moves to his left. What is he doing, guys? You see this guy right here? He just let the running back run by him. Literally, what is he looking at? Like, guys, you have to understand that this guy could have easily had the tackle. Right here, this guy right here literally could have had the tackle if he just looked at the running back. He literally turned away from him. All right, guys, look at this guy only. And you're going to see Christian McCaffrey runs by him and he acts like he didn't know that he was there. Like he's walking in a hallway or something. Like he's trying to catch a bus. Watch this guy. I'm going to pause right now. See him? He's right here. What is he doing? Why is he continuing to fight with a blocker when he's not being blocked? Literally, the guy that he's trying to engage with is on someone. Literally, all he has to do is move to his right or look to his right and grab him. That's it. That's it. Literally, that's all he has to do. This guy right here, he's right there. But he's pretending not to be able to see him. He's looking at the blocker, the lineman, instead of the ball carrier who has the most important thing, the ball. And he's about to score. And you guys wonder why my channel is growing. It's stupid shit like this that no one catches in real time. Like, no one would have ever seen this. Like, I didn't know this until now. This is egregious to me. I didn't know that he just let this guy run by him like this, pretending to be blocked by someone. He's like a gremlin or something. Like, dude, what are you doing? The guy is scoring a touchdown. And for the life of me, I don't know. And now look at Jack Campbell. I think this is Jack Campbell, the middle linebacker. What is he doing? Why is he standing straight up a yard deep in the end zone? Why is he not in a football stance getting ready to make contact on the running back, guys. Huh? Can any of you explain that to me? No, you can't because you don't know the game, but I do. No linebacker that's trying to make a tackle on an all-pro running back is going to be standing straight up and down with no type of power or leverage with a low, short running back with a center of gravity that is lower than yours. You're not going to do this. He's doing this because he's giving up the touchdown. He has no intentions of making this tackle. What are you going to do here? Are you going to just fall on your face, or are you just going to just grab at nothing? Or are you just going to bounce off him? Which option are we going to go with here? Because your buddy over here went with the let's pretend that I didn't know he's passing by my face option. Like, I just don't get this. Like, this is just crazy. Look at him. Look at this guy. And then he goes like this, like rips through a guy's arm. Like, dude, I want to slow this guy down a little bit more because you guys need to really see like this fat fuck and like his atrocity that he just pulled. So look at him. Look at this fat fuck, and then I'm going to show you Jack Campbell after. Look at him. He could have, like, why is he pretending to be blocked right there? He's clearly, 92 is clearly pretending to be blocked right there. And then this guy, now let's talk about the fat fuck next to him. This guy. He could have spun into the tackle as well. He's fighting way too hard. He could get off, right there he could get off as well and make the tackle, but he's not trying to. Now let's talk about Jack Campbell. What is he doing? See, he catches him in his stomach and doesn't really try to tackle him. No, that's Anzalone. That's Anzalone right there. Either way, it's one of your linebackers not in a tackle formation or position, I should say. See, he was standing straight up the whole time because he was never going to try to make the tackle. He was going to catch him in his stomach the whole time. Hopefully that left a mean bruise. Because, like, you made us watch that stupid shit. Oh, my God, guys. That's so dumb. Defensive end does not rush in at all. Now, look at the fat fuck D-tackle. Look at this guy. First of all, this guy runs himself out of the play. Now, this guy right here... It's actually not his fault. It's the D-tackle, or excuse me, it's the defensive end. Defensive end never comes in after. All right, you forced it in. Now, at some point, you got to number 5. So, at this point, he actually did a decent job right there because he forces the running back to go inside. And so, now that you've declared that the running back is going inside of you, now you got to get off of this and make the tackle because if you don't, it's off to the races. Like I said, I know it's easier said than done. But there are many people that can do this. And if you can't do this, don't play the position and let someone else in that can. But we following a script, right? Look at this. No effort. So it's fake football, guys. There's no reason why he couldn't have sold out right here and like dove and make a tackle. Number 5 right here. He's pretending. He's acting. That's all it is acting. Look at all the Niners. Fred Warner hitting blocks, not spinning off of them. Look at this guy. Oh, my God. This guy right here. He can get off of that one, too. Could have reached out. Yeah, Fred Warner. He knows better than this. On this type of play, you know he's going to try to fake you out, and you got guys behind you. On this, he should have gone inside shoulder because you got a guy outside of him. So if you take away the inside, he's going to go this way, and then this guy would take him. He knows better than that. He was giving up the first down because it's 3rd and 10, guys. Oh, I couldn't reach him. Yeah, we've seen that one before. No end rushing on the bottom, but they're rushing on the top. Oh, it's the tackle didn't block, guys. Look at how the tackle just let him go right by. He's looking at him. He doesn't even block the defensive end, guys. To see, this is the shit I'm talking about. It's fake football. On what planet, as a tackle, would you not block a defensive end? That's a guy that you block on every play. There's not a single play that you wouldn't block a defensive end. So now you're like, oh, let me just let him go right by. It's just ridiculously stupid. And I don't want to hear that, oh, he chose the guy on the inside. That's not his responsibility. The blitzer isn't his responsibility. The tackle's responsibility is the end. The blitzer would have to be the running back. And if the running back's going in on a pass, you let him go. Because he's the furthest guy away to the point of your quarterback. So that's the guy that you would let go and sacrifice, the unblocked man. If your running back isn't in the block, that's the guy you let go, not the guy you would go to block. He literally did the opposite of what you're supposed to do. It's ridiculous because the running back isn't blocking, guys. I played quarterback, so I know protection scheme. Like, it's stupid. Look at him crashing inside. They're just laying. They're all standing straight up rushing. Look at them. They're all standing straight up. They're going like this, patty caking. They're just letting him do what he has to do. What, are they going to go for it? Nah, they punt it, I guess. Well, and none of this is in order, I don't think. I think they go all over the place. So this guy, actually, he does a terrible job. He actually does a terrible job. Hold on one second. Alright. Hold on one second. I need to see this. So the defensive end literally had him. I know he's getting double teamed, but you got to do a better job here. You know you're getting double teamed, so you got to do a better job of getting outside as far as you can, because you know they're trying to get outside and outflank you. So you got to outflank them. I know easier said than done, but that's how you got to do it. That's how you win a championship. That's how you beat these guys, by playing your position properly. Something he's not doing. He's got his right arm free, but he's absorbing the block inward instead of trying to run towards the sideline away from him. He's running into the block. So it's just, and then he stops. He stops playing. So that's not championship football, guys. And then guys are falling on their face, going for their stinky, crusty feet, hitting each other. Like, it's bad. Now they collapse the pocket. This is a risky pass. Yeah, this is Brock just throwing this one away. He should have thrown right here, guys. It's 3rd and 10. Throwing right here is better than throwing the interception. Like, you throw it there, maybe he gets tackled. Now you get to punt the ball away. Instead, you just threw it right to, what is this, Jack Campbell? Or is that Rodrigo? You threw it right to him. I think that's Rodriguez, isn't it? Yeah, it's Rodriguez. Personal foul. And then Detroit, like idiots, they literally could have got into field goal range with that return 15 yards from the return. So they weren't playing championship football, guys. Whatever the fuck they did there. Like, why would you do that? So they weren't trying to win, guys. Right from there, you should have known right from there. Oh, Detroit's going to lose. They can't help themselves. And then the Niners play prevent defense. Why would you? Well, it's not prevent, but why are you not guarding their best tight end? Like, why is their best tight end not being guarded? That's all I want to know. Like, can anyone figure this one out? They're obviously in a zone because this guy just let someone run by him. They're playing zone again, not zone defense, just zone. They left the defense at home. Now, this guy should have been... Whoa! That should have been picked off. That one should have been picked off. But let's look at the rush. If there is one, lack thereof, no rush. So no chance. If you're not going to rush the quarterback, he's going to get that in. Now, if you had pressure in his face, that could have caused the ball to go a little bit off target and maybe give you a chance. But if he has a clean pocket, it's going to be accurate every time. But that's Jared Goff's scouting report. You get pressure on him, he gets flustered. Oh, defensive end, guys. This is going to be a touchdown because the stupid-ass defensive end goes inside again. So there he is, another dumbass defensive end. It's Joey Bosa, supposedly the best defensive end in the league. Bullshit. So what he should have done here, outside leverage, contain the edge, and you make the tackle in the backfield like you're supposed to. Or at the very least, push him out of bounds or around the line of scrimmage. But not this play shouldn't have been what it is. He's so undisciplined, it makes me sick. Like every time I watch Bosa play, it literally makes me sick because he's the most undisciplined player that's supposed to be the best player at his position. It makes me sick. You're going to watch him just crash in. Like, he's not supposed to do that. He literally helped this guy block him by doing that. Something that you're never taught to do. Now, this blocker is reading him, and he realizes that he's an idiot, and he's inside. Now, this guy's going to run him right outside because there's no end. So, if there's no end, there's no chance for the defense to stop anything. Now, you're going to have a tight end matched up with a corner. That's what he wants. Now, he's going to make one guy miss. Touchdown. That's all you got to do. Make one guy miss and it's a touchdown. That went the way that Detroit drew it up because the 49ers assisted them with aligning and rushing improperly. Yeah, now I think this is where they start. So what's happening now is this is where Kyle is starting to take inventory. He's realizing Detroit's blitzing and running by Purdy, therefore allowing running lanes. So in the second half, at halftime, he's telling Purdy to start doing that. In the second half, to just run by them after they run by you. So that's what's going to start happening in the second half. We're going to start seeing a lot of that. Why do they show incomplete passes? What the hell is going on this side? It's always on Bosa's side. Bosa, what are we doing? Bosa made the tackle, but what did the fat fuck on the inside of him do? What did this guy do? Backpedaling, got to his knees. Should have made a pile, but he kept. Oh my god, he kept up and let the guy just handle the hole. Oh my god. Number 98 again, the fat fuck. I'm gonna call him FF. Is it FF again? I think so. It might be FF's buddy. Look at him backpedaling. Yep, it's his buddy. But what's the DN on the top side? Who's this, Trey? What's he doing? Or is this number 5? Hiding behind the block. It's not really his fault. He forced it inside, really. It's not really his fault. It's the fat boy inside. And then the linebackers don't fill in time. This guy should have already been in the backfield, 57. They just get to these plays so late, man. Defensive end, guys. Trey Young, whatever his fucking name is. This guy. You see right here, number 92? You see these big boys coming at him? What he should have done here, guys? Number 92, what he should have done? There's a few things he could have done. Anything but what he did is what he should have done. What he should have done is the last, and I mean the last thing he should have done. And that's why he did it, because he wanted to give up the play. So what number 92 should have done is, since he knows these are fat linemen and he's faster than them, he could have beat the block and been a hero, made the tackle in the backfield. That's one option. Second option, and also the most popular option, because most guys probably are just not going to try to be that bold. Because if you miss the tackle, you're fucked too, and you're probably going to yell that more. Second option, you run as fast as you can into this guy's legs and cause them both to fall down. Cause a pile, and then this running back has to basically jump around and find another place to go. Most likely the other side of the field, because there's going to be a big pile here. Because it's going to happen so fast. He's going to have to really turn his... It's going to turn him away. Trust me. big bodies like that. And that's really what he should have done. Instead, he's going to go inside of these blocks. Now they're just going to run and seal him off and run by him, really, I think, is what's going to happen. And the running back's going to just have a nice running lane. Yep. It's like he uses his right shoulder, too, to, like, dodge him. Not leaving his right arm free. So there's your defensive end. He's just, I don't even know, just gone. So he's supposed to be over here stopping the play. Now there's no one here because he's over here. Just hanging out, having sex with linemen. Like, I don't know. So now this guy's going to run right on here, mosey on down. He's going to mosey on down right where the boy should have been. And let's see where he goes with it. And there's one of the guards that he had sex with. He got out of that one-night stand real quick and just pancaked someone. He had pancakes, no syrup, after the one-night stand. How about them apples? Yo, them linemen these days, they're such pigs. Oh. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. No rush again. They're just standing straight up. Boza finally rips through. Finally, Boza, but is it he ripped through or is it a tight end on him? Yeah, they put a tight end one-on-one with Boza, and then they double-teamed with the tackle on someone that doesn't need to be double-teamed, guys. Oh, my God. So it takes them manufacturing some fake shit to give Boza a sack. They had to put a tight end on him to make him look good. It's so stupid, guys. That's the same guy who got blocked by a fucking receiver last week and couldn't get off the block. Same guy, guys. Same guy. Just saying. Now they're not rushing at all. Like, whatsoever. Warner's not trying right now. Because you're going to tell he's gonna move way differently in the second half. Right now, he's not even moving. Like, he's literally just jogging. You're going to see, guys. He's going to move way differently. No rush again because they know they're not going to get a touchdown. They're going to get close and not score. Trey Young, again, just runs in. He could have, if he had half a brain, which we know he does not, he would have seen this running back and went right to him. Instead, he wants to run to no man's land and jump up. He's lucky that they made the tackle, because otherwise, he's just as stupid as he's been looking. So Dan Campbell decides, oh, we'll kick it here. We're at the 2-yard line. So if you're out of all those times you went for it, why not go for it here if you were going to just do that anyway and lose the game? Because imagine they scored here, they win the game. Literally, they win the game if they scored a touchdown there. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. No edge again. The end up top doesn't rush at all. Now they're going to hit him with the play action, which shouldn't be working, by the way, because they haven't been running the ball on them like that. Look at this guy right here. He just lets Brandon Ayuk, doesn't reroute him. He could have rerouted that. Doesn't reroute, and now he's going to complete it right to him. No, he completes it to the guy behind him because Ayuk was used to clear the zone to get number 19 open behind him. So Ayuk was the decoy. Tackle? Nope. He goes for that stanky, crusty feet action. Actually, it looked like he kissed his knee right there. Like, mwah, kissed the baby. Now go on, run on by. Just run on by, won't you? False start again. Yeah, see, this is where they start running by him, allowing him to run up a little bit. I can't believe that they let this happen. This guy right here, where's he going? Who is that? Is that Mr. Campbell? Yep, 46. Yeah, that's Jack Campbell. What the fuck is he doing? And how is he not able to get there to stop there? Oh, because he had the magnet on. Since he had the magnet on, yeah, I guess there was nothing he could do. Because it's the magnet. I don't know why that was... Wait. I don't know why they had that on the highlights. Let's pay attention to this kick. Yeah, that kick looks funky. Whoa, that ball disappeared so many times. Yeah, put that on playback on your screen and play that back on the slowest speed. You'll see the ball like disappeared. I saw it. I'm not going to go back because I'm trying to get through this, but you can go back. Yeah, we talked about this. This is Boza. Boza should have stayed on. Oh, we talked about this. He doesn't stay. He gets cut blocked, right? And then doesn't stay with the tight end. Like, this guy is literally half your size. You should just hit him down, and then you'd be right on there. He just lets him go. I'm pretty sure this same play happened in the Chiefs game. Like, I want to say the Chiefs ran this play with Kelsey, right? And a guy on the other team did this same thing with Kelsey and just let Kelsey go. I want to say this same thing happened, guys. But I'm trying to think of the player that did it. I can't remember who did it. It was one of the Ravens players. I think it was Clowney or something. I think it was Clowney. He was on Kelsey or something. No. It was Kyle Williams. It was the safety. They had him on a safety blitz, right? He hits Kelsey. Kelsey lets him go because it's a tight end screen. Kyle runs in instead of guarding Kelsey. Jumps up, the ball gets thrown over his head, and then the linebacker behind him pretends to fall down. And then Kelsey gets the first. I remember, guys, like all this stuff. It's crazy. And it's funny how it happens the same way, and it's a whole different game. But you guys think it's not scripted football. They're doing the same things. They practice all week the same types of plays. Like all the teams, they run the same types of plays. Just a different jersey, different helmet color. So that's why it looks different, because it's different colors. But they're all doing the same things. They all practice the same kinds of things, the same kinds of plays. So when they do it, it's just easy. It's second nature. So when something crazy happens, they practice it all the time, actually. It's crazy to us, but to them, it's an everyday thing. And the joint practices, like they practice together with other teams to perfect how the game's going to play. So during the week, they gather up together and do these plays, especially the key plays. So defensive end runs himself out of the play. So Boza runs out of the play. So right here, he should be making contact and waiting right here with his left shoulder, leaving his right arm free. He should be waiting right here, guys. Right here where my mouse is. That's where he should be, and then making the play. Instead, he's back here. Now let's look at the D tackle. Or should I say FF? Let's see what FF does. Well, FF's right here. Let's see what his boy does. Straight across, and then turns his shoulders, guys. Oh my God. Once he turned his shoulders, it's over. Once a D tackle turns his shoulders, it's over. He's now basically made the gap ginormous. He's turned a gap that's tiny into a big gap once he turns his shoulders. Because he made himself skinny. That's all he did. So D tackles are spread apart. Warner gets unblocked. Center decides to block the DB instead of the middle backer, guys. So that's how you got to understand how stupid this shit is. So look at the center, guys. The center decides to go for the skinny guy who doesn't want to tackle instead of tackling the tackling machine who leads the league probably in tackles and their best tackler. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, let's be honest about this. Pretends that Fred Warner isn't right there. And then Fred Warner looks down at him as if the fat boy didn't block you. Dude, he didn't block you. He let you go on purpose. Like, you're looking down at him like you're so tough. You were an unblocked man on purpose. Like, is this the drop by Reynolds? Yeah, this was a drop on purpose. They made sure to keep the magnet gloves as far away from him as possible on that one. Now this is the epic collapse, guys. You're about to witness an epic collapse. Look at your end. What's he doing? He goes inside. So at this point, guys, as a defensive end, when you see motion coming your way, you automatically have to respect that. So the fact that he stepped inside and didn't even look out here just tells me that this is phony. He would be stepping outward and looking here first to make sure, and then that would guide him that way. That's what would happen because your eyes bring you to the play. So he'd be looking there and be running in that direction, not opposite from that. Like, it's just crazy. Now he runs up running there anyway. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Misses the tackle by inches because he was never in the right position to begin with. And now had he officially just gone out in the path that he was supposed to, outward, he would have been there already. Crash inside again. So they're not trying to get to the quarterback, guys. This, you got to understand right here. This guy, he literally goes inside when he should be going outside. Literally, he had a path. Guys, you got to understand the end. He had a path to the quarterback right there. Go. He has it, but he decides to go inside and slows down and lets 65 handle him. Now this is the bounce pass, right? Yeah, off his helmet. They probably practice a few hundred times, guys. The DB just has to make sure it lets it hit his helmet. That's all he has to do. Let it hit my head. Fall back, let it hit my head. Because guess what? Even if he doesn't catch it, it's an incomplete pass. But it's an opportunity to try that. You know what I mean? Out of the 100 times that they did that during the week, it probably was successful like 60 times. So, you know what I mean? They've practiced it a bunch of times. That, like, let's try it. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I just wouldn't be. Nothing surprised me in this game anymore. And don't forget, they control the footballs, guys. Let's not forget that. So if a ball gets, I don't know, ricocheted in the air, they have they have the technology to basically slow the ball up, speed it up, guide it, whatever the fuck they want to do. So once that ball got popped in the air, they left it in the air high enough and long enough for Ayuk to get there, guys. That's what you got to understand. Like, this is a billion, not M with a B, $1 billion industry. You don't think they have the money for this type of technology to do whatever the fuck they want? Because they're allowed to. It's sports entertainment, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. So you don't think they would do that? Because I know they would. I'm not even doubting it. Not even a second. We're almost done here, guys. I think. Alright, so let's see the rush. They're all standing straight up. No rush at all. What does this guy do? What is 41 doing? 41. Why'd you do that? He should have just gone in for the rush, and he never does. Touchdown, because there was no rush. Because guys are jamming. Now he wants to reroute on a running back. This is not something you would ever do. He's doing that on purpose, so he doesn't have to rush in, and he gives up the touchdown. Even though there's two white shirts there, they should be converged on him already, but they're leaving space in between so that he can catch the ball. Why not just be on him anyway? Oh, because you want him to catch the ball in between you guys. Gotcha. Just checking. Oh, this is the fumble, isn't it? Yep. So this is the collapse. He just drops the ball out. I already showed you guys a short of this, a YouTube short. Dude literally leaves his arm out so somebody can punch it out, and that's what they do. They punch it out. He doesn't hold it high and tight and protect the ball. He leaves it out to get punched out. And they're not going to show it again, of course. Yeah, they're not rushing, guys. They're running by him. This is the point where they're going to start to run by him. Now they're going to let him look like Purdy Vic right now. Or Brock Vic. Now Brock just runs into his own boy. He's not athletic. See, right now he's not athletic, guys. Like if he was athletic, he would have just stepped to the left and then kept running. Instead, he just barrels into his own teammate. Like, what are you doing, bro? You could have scored on this play. Why are you running? He's not athletic. That's what I'm telling you guys. He ran into his own player. Like, you see that in high school. High school quarterbacks do that because they're still, like, trying to, like, figure out how their body works and how to move properly. Like it's awkward almost. Like, that's what it looks like. He looks like a high school quarterback running the ball when he runs it. Like, Lamar doesn't run into his own guys. He sidesteps. He moves out of the way. It looks pretty. It looks nice. It just looks bad when he does it. It seems like the NFL is trying so hard to make him into something that he's not. Like, it's just so clear as day. Like, I hope the Niners don't win. I don't mind it being Mahomes and Andy Reid are the next dynasty. I don't mind that, honestly. Like just please don't give it to Brock Purdy, man. Like, it's not him. Like, he hasn't earned it, man. He just hasn't. There's quarterbacks out there that deserve it way more than him. Like, fuck him. Right in through the middle. I showed you guys this on the short. This guy moves out of the way. This guy turns around. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. You guys got to understand. Look at this guy. He turns around. Now he has his back face to the running back, and the running back runs in behind him. That guy was supposed to stop the play. I showed you guys this on a YouTube short. Different angle. Guys are literally just moving out of the way. Same shit, different toilet. Different toilet, same shit. This is definitely an epic collapse of the highest order. Yeah. So this is probably the NFL controlling the footballs now. So the guy has it in his hands. Now they're probably like pulling it away from him. And now he's like, oh, what the fuck? Because they can do that, guys. Now right there, it looks like he's dropping it. But no, the NFL is controlling this shit, guys. Literally, it goes from his hands to like his freaking elbow, to his knee, to his foot. Like, they're controlling that. Now he's got to show you, oh my god, I'm so mad. Oh, how could I have done this? Oh, no. Like, shut up, dude. We know what you did there. No rush on the edge. Look on the bottom here. No rush at all. Like, what are we doing besides nothing? Just giving them all the time in the world. They finally get there. They finally get there. But they don't tackle. Oh, my God. This is so fake. This is so fake. And this guy didn't block. McCaffrey didn't block at all. There's no way that this tackle wouldn't be made, guys. Now, they're just trying to make Purdy look like the best. That's all they're trying. They're just trying to make him look great, guys. I'm not buying that at all. Like, it's just getting ridiculous now, guys. Can we admit it? Like, it's just getting ridiculous. Like, there's no way Purdy is breaking that tackle. The man is 6 foot tall, max, right? And they're probably being nice with that, right? 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. You're telling me defenders are not able to bring him down running at him full speed from his blind side? Well, at that point, it was his blind side, the way he turned his body. It's crazy, man. Like, I'm not buying that. D tackles, again. Yeah, the whole D-line just shifted right. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, man. It's just bad. It's getting hard to just watch right now. It's supposed to be highlights, but they're lowlights at the same time. They're highlights, lowlights. Lowlights, highlights. No rush at all. Look at them. They're all standing straight up, guys. Look at them. They're giving the crowd the perception that they're rushing, but none of them have actually like given any pressure at all. Excuse me. Now you got Kittle wide open. There he is, right there. Kittle wide open, just by alignment too. No one jams him. No one reroutes him. You got a guy 10 yards off. He's going to get beat on a cut. This time it's an outbreaking cut. Yeah, that's how it happens. Just like that. Just like that. False start. They're standing straight up again, guys. Look at the D linemen standing. They're all standing straight up. No one's low. No one's really trying to get through with power. And then they run by him, and they let him get by. That's all it is. They all ran by him. Allowed him to get the yards, and that's what happens when you don't stay in your lane responsibilities and stay in your gap responsibilities. That's what happens every single time. False start again. Now they're all standing straight up again. Backside end doesn't bring any pressure at all. He's standing there again. Now they finally get there after a whole day. A whole entire day has passed. If you hear my dog barking, my bad. But we are almost done here. Now it looks like the rush is finally getting there. So if this is any indication for Spagnuolo, if I were him, I'd send the heat at all times. Just blitz every single time. And just let's see what happens and let's play ball. I'm going to go check on my dog. I'll be right back. All right, let's finish this up. This game was definitely way longer than the other one. There's a lot more scoring and things happening in this game. That's why this tape is a lot longer. The other game was only 17-14, so not much more was going on. There was more going on in this game. A lot more fuck shit. That ball disappeared more towards the end. No rush on the bottom, but they're rushing up top slightly. Let's look at the leverage. Yeah, they're standing straight up, so they're not going to get in. Whenever you see them rush in, and they're all up, standing straight up, because they're giving the illusion of a rush. If they're low and they're actually giving it all they got and you can see it, that's when they're actually trying to get to the quarterback. It's very rare you see it. Left end. Where's my left end? Right here. Where is he? He gets blocked inside because he never tried to contain the edge at all. He just never did. No edge, no chance. It's every time, guys. It's literally every time. False start. No call. Nothing there. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not going to get this. False start again. Yeah, there's pressure on them. Yeah, there's nothing there. I didn't like that play call anyway. They did a chip block. Like you have to send them out on a route, like a quick route, something. You can't do chip blocks on 4th and 3. You just have to send them out. You have to. You just have to. I'm sorry, you have to. No edge, no chance. He doesn't know how to fight through a cut block either. And that cut block is the reason that completion happened. Even though it was not a good one. It was good enough. They did it again, guys. They're running by him. They're running by the quarterback and pretending, oh, I can't reach him. Oh, he's so athletic. He's so athletic. Come on, Aiden Hutchinson. There's no way that you can't make this play right here. I'm not buying this. And if anything, this is a hold. If he's unable to reach there, it's because he's being held. But really, he's pretending that he can't get there athletically. Athletically, he's more athletic than this. He can easily make this. I've seen him make much harder plays than that. But he wasn't trying to. He was pretending oh, I can't reach him. We've seen it way before. Right now, Brock looked like a high school quarterback running the ball. I'm not going to lie. He looks like a straight up high school quarterback. Now this is the Niners just closing the game out. No edge again. Defensive end getting his ass kicked. Can't make the tackle because he didn't have his arm free. He was just bouncing off of a block. He fell right on his head. I remember that. He's probably concussed. And then they scored the touchdown on this play. Let's see if there's any low leverage. Nope, they're all standing straight up, guys. They're all standing straight up. Their pad level is horrible. And that's why they got scored on. They already gave up. False start. I think I'm just going to end the tape here because they don't end up scoring, guys. So I'm basically just showing you an empty drive. Because the Niners, they're going to stay in prevent. They might rush. Yeah, it looks like they're rushing here. No, see, they're only rushing 4 people. And not really. Because they know they got the game in the bag. They kind of want the guys to catch it so they can tackle them and make them use time. I think that's what the strategy is. Because we know the Lions end up getting only 3 more points. They completely botched this game so bad. They ended up scoring only 3 points since halftime, or was it no points? I don't think they scored in the second half. No, they scored the 3 points, right? He was supposed to get in right here, guys. So this was for betting purposes, guys. Because this guy I'm talking easily could have walked in there, guys. Because the Niners were 7-point favorites, right? So they ended up clearing that spread because this guy didn't walk in the end zone. He could have easily walked in there, guys. We all know it. Right here. Look how wide he's turning. He's going so wide out of bounds. He literally could have stepped on a dime, stuck his foot in the ground and went straight upfield. Instead, he rounded his turn, acting like, oh, I can't get there. I'm going to go out of bounds now. I'm a slow old cowboy. Get up out of here, man. I'm not buying that. Yeah, okay. Sure. If you think that was real, you're an idiot. He obviously was pretending to not be able to score there. And that was all for the betting purposes. That was all for betting purposes. And I'm just going to end it right here, boys. Because they don't get that. Or do they get it? Oh, yeah, alright, so no, they get the touchdown. Alright, that's what it was. They get the touchdown and the extra point, but they didn't get the what's it called? Onsides. So I don't get why they use the timeout, too. That right there was another reason why I was like, yeah, this game is scripted. They called a timeout. Are you serious, Dan? Are you dumb? So now you have to do onside kick. I remember thinking that in my head, that this game is just all bad. The second half, the Lions were just told to do everything they can do wrong. And that's what happens, man. Let's show this touchdown. Niners aren't rushing. They're all standing straight up. And back of the end zone. We see this all the time. Pitch and catch. And we'll end it right here, boys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to join me for the Super Bowl. My Super Bowl picks. Or pick, I should say. It's probably going to be out probably next week. Probably on Thursday or Friday. We'll have that out. But other than that, stay tuned for anything else I have coming out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.